Hi everyone, and welcome to part 3 of this instructive endgame between Ljubojevic with white and Karpov with black from 1975. I forgot to mention that the game score is included in the description if you'd like to play along or do some of your own analysis of this interesting endgame. Let's just take stock of the position. What has the black accomplished so far? Well, we've seen that he's managed to fix all of white's pawns, so there's no flexibility in his pawn structure at all. Furthermore, the dark squared bishop of white is now tied to the passive defense of this b2 pawn. If he leaves this diagonal, the black king will gobble up that pawn on b2 and the game will be over. So, and furthermore, his own king has navigated to this c2 square where it's preventing the white king from participating in the defense. So he's achieved a great deal, and it'll be interesting to see how he converts this advantage. Over the next few moves we'll see that white is forced to sort of a passive defense and black just calmly improves his position, asserting his advantage. So it's white to move, and basically we just see a couple of almost waiting moves, just passively moving back and forth with the bishop on this diagonal. So first bishop e5, and now we'll see Karpov maneuvering his bishop to the b3 square. He's got all the time in the world to do this now, and in these types of endgames it's important just to be patient. There's no rush to win. He doesn't need to take any risks. So the next move, bishop h5. Now we see bishop f6 from white. He really has nothing else. Bishop to f7, bishop e5, returning once more to the center, and now bishop to b3. So his position is slightly improved now, and very shortly we'll see the thematic advance of these pawns, and black is going to look to find the right moment for a pawn breakthrough, which is very thematic, and it's a common strategic element of these minor piece endings. So bishop g7 from white, and now b5. So we're going to see some liquidation here of this queenside pawn majority. And now we see bishop to f8. It would be a big mistake for black to take the pawn on c2, on b2 rather. Let's just take a quick look at that variation. So king takes b2, bishops take c5, king c3, and if you take a look at this now, it's basically become a draw, because there's no way for black to get a pawn breakthrough now. If he advances the pawn, it's just going to be taken by the bishop. So it would have been an easy mistake to make, but it would have cost him the win. So instead we just see c4. Bishop comes back to g7, once again defending the b pawn. And now Karpov has found the right moment to initiate the pawn breakthrough, and if the evaluation of position from the chess engine swings greatly after this point. So we see b4. There's a couple of options here, but all of them lose. the game continuation was king d4. Let's look at another variation. If white had tried a takes b4, we would then have seen c3, and now after bishop c3 we have a3. So the white pawn has to capture here, and then he's giving up the defense of the bishop. So after b takes a and king takes bishop, it's just going to become a massacre. The king's going to smash up those pawns, and eventually he's going to get a queen on the king side. So let's go to the game continuation. He tried king d4, and there's a very nice continuation here, and you might want to just pause the video and see if you can find it. Karpov played here the excellent c3, which is extremely decisive. Doesn't matter what defense white attempts here. In the game he went with bishop b takes c3, a takes b loses even more quickly after king takes b2. So let's have a quick look at this. We have b takes c3, b takes a3, and now this a pawn is passed, and there's nothing that white can do to stop it. So c4, a2, king to c5, king to b1. So basically what black is looking to push this pawn, and white is going to have to give up his dark squared bishop. So king to b4, a1, he promotes to a queen. We see bishop takes a1, king takes a1, and now c5. So Ljubojevic's only hope is the c pawn, but it doesn't take much analysis here to see that black is absolutely crushing at this stage. This a pawn is going to queen very quickly. So king b2 from Karpov, c6 now, a3, c7. So white's one move from queening, and now we see bishop to e6. So he doesn't need to take any chances. He's just gonna cover the promotion square and push his own a pawn on to victory. King to c5, a2, king d6. a1 would actually win here, but Karpov plays the most accurate move, which is very much his style, with bishop c8, which again is just driving home his advantage. There's nothing that white can do. The black is just preventing the king from participating in the offensive a try, and he's going to queen the pawn next move. And at this stage Ljubojevic resigned the game. Well, there was a lot going on in that endgame. The final video, it was interesting to see how Karpov just used his excellent technique to convert his advantage with minimal risk, and I hope it helps you to improve your own minor piece endings. I know it's helped mine. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.